All right, so the challenge here is that we're going to work backwards. Rather than finding the volume like you did for the first set of questions, now you're going to work backwards. I'll give you the volume, and you have to go back and find one of the dimensions. So this first question here says, find the length of a rectangular prism when the volume equals 150 inches cubed with a width of 3 inches and a height of 5 inches. So if you remember, we have a rectangular prism, starts with a rectangular base, and then it's stretched into a 3D rectangle. So they're telling me that the width of this is 3 inches and the height of it is 5 inches. We need to find the length. So volume equals the area of the base times the height. Well, the base in this case, if I could draw this out, the base is a rectangle. So the base is going to be length times width and then times the height, or how far we stretched it. If I plug in what I know, this time I know the answer of 150 for the volume. L, the length is still missing, times the width, which is 3, times the height, which is 5. So I'm going to go through this like I would an equation at this point. It's not just plugging in and multiplying. I got to move pieces around. 3 times 5 is worth 15. So something times 15 equals 150. Well, to solve this, I have to get L by itself. That would give me the length. So I'm going to divide both sides by 15. That would leave L by itself. There's the length, and it is equal to 150 divided by 15. Yep, you're right, that is 10. So the length of this rectangular prism would be 10 inches. Notice that the volume has cubic inches, but the width, the height, and the length are all just inches. So let's try that one more time before it's your turn. So this time we have find the length of a rectangular prism when the volume is 224 feet cubed, or cubic feet, with a width of 8 feet and a height of 7 feet. So again, I have a rectangular prism, so I started with a rectangle and became three-dimensional. I draw the pieces in. So volume is always the area of the base times the height for prisms. The base in this case is a rectangle, so the base is the length times the width times the height. That's going to give me the volume. They told me the answer for volume, V, can get replaced with 224. That equals the length, which we don't know, we need to find, times the width, which they said was 8, times the height, which they said was 7. So I'm going to go through this like an equation here. Let's do 8 times 7, that's 56. So 56 times something is 224. So my job now is to get the length by itself to get the answer. So how do you undo multiplication? You got it. We're going to divide both sides by 56. So 56 divided by 56 cancels, leaving the length. And then let's pull up the calculator here. We want to take 224 and divide that by 56. We got a little extra in there. Let's see. 224 divided by 56. And we get 4. So that would mean the length is 4. So in this case, for this rectangular prism, the length is worth 4, and the units are feet. All right, next it'll be your turn.